Welcome, fellow seekers of wisdom, to another enlightening journey through ancient teachings and their profound relevance in our lives. In today's segment, we delve into the timeless wisdom of Buddhism and its hidden treasures of enlightenment. Our narrative is inspired by a Buddhist scripture where a desolate island conceals the city of Lashai. The story unfolds, revealing the secrets of salvation, the transcendent figure Jishi, and the pursuit of enlightenment. Join us as we explore this captivating tale, unearthing its profound teachings and applying them to the challenges of our modern existence. When discussing the keys to health and longevity, we often think about medicine and exercise. However, we sometimes overlook the most fundamental element, our diet. This segment will uncover how food influences the body, learn the principles of avoiding excess, choosing seasonally, and balancing flavors to shape a healthy life. Greetings, I am here like a physician of the soul to share my wisdom on preserving health. To alleviate the suffering experienced in the cycle of existence, I've made 11 great vows. The 11th vow is particularly relevant as it addresses the concern of those seeking sustenance and struggling with the infliction of suffering upon others. In my early life, I indulged in food and derived pleasure from my sense of taste. There are 3 key aspects to maintaining a healthy diet: 1. Controlling portion sizes. I personally experienced the importance of this. During my high school years, my interest in martial arts and martial techniques led me to practice diligently every evening. After training, I often consumed excessive amounts of frozen bean curd and cold black tea. This resulted in an unsettling distortion of my body. It also adversely affected my studies. It wasn't until I firmly demanded a change in my dietary habits, reducing my food intake and slowly sipping my meals, that I regained my health. 2. Eating slowly. Renowned philosopher, president of the European Poetry Society, Pierre Hermé was once asked the secret to his longevity. He said that taking care of the stomach was of utmost importance. He emphasized the practice of slowly sipping meals, making sure to finish every dish before starting the next. Scientific studies corroborate that eating slowly carries 4 significant benefits. It can enhance skin beauty, aid in detoxification, support weight loss, and help prevent aging. Portion control. The Yellow Emperor's Inner Canon, a classical Chinese medical text, highlights the issue of excessive food consumption. Overeating can lead to rapid breathing, bloating, irregular pulse, and even heart problems. Yet too little can weaken the body, lead to mental instability and disrupt overall health. It's essential to control portion sizes, enjoy food in moderation, and maintain a sense of calm in both body and mind. In conclusion, an old saying rings true: eat less long. The key is to allow your stomach and intestines to rest, to avoid overwhelming them. Abstaining from excessive consumption, especially of raw, cold, spicy foods, meats, grilled dishes, smoked foods, alcoholic beverages, and fatty foods, will prevent harm to your body. The best approach is to try intermittent fasting, where you pause between duration, following the principles outlined in the ancient texts, like the Nan Hai Shun Chun Mei Frau. Many health problems are caused by overindulging or adopting habits, such as excessive fatigue or consuming late-night meals. These practices may lead to gastrointestinal problems, indigestion, and discomfort. Hence, the wisdom of ancient teachings emphasizes the importance of only by allowing us time to return truly may our well-being. So let us learn to enjoy food in moderation and taking time to savor each meal and maintaining a sense of tranquility in both body and mind. This essence of a healthy diet as taught by ancient wisdom. In the pursuit of a balanced and harmonious state of being, one should consider the practice of fasting, if the sense that physical well-being is illness. Even in the face of intense thirst, it is advisable to refrain from consuming any liquid sustenance during a period of fasting. This practice can last for a day, 2 days, or even extend to 4 or 5 days, the duration being adjusted based on individual circumstances. Fasting is a means of clarity and purification, during which it is best not to engage in strenuous activities or work. If you are suffering from an illness, it may take up to several weeks before you can resume eating once the ailment has improved. In recent times, an increasing number of people have embraced fasting as a method to address nutritional excess or bodily discomfort. This trend has gained significant popularity, especially in Western societies. Dr. Huang Jipeng, the director of a renowned medical institution, supports fasting as a practice to help the digestive system rest and eliminate excessive fat. Fasting also facilitates the elimination of waste and promotes a heightened sense of alertness. After a period of fasting, individuals often experience a renewed sense of vitality. However, to sustain bodily functions and the elimination of waste, it is essential to consume ample water and perhaps partake of easily digestible fruit juices or honey during this time to divide the necessary elements. Fasting also underscores the principle of not being gluttonous. According to the Mahaprayamita and the Amritakuta Sutra, one should not obsess over the taste of food. Instead, focus on fulfilling the body's needs, letting go of worldly desires and maintaining equilibrium. By eliminating the need for flavors and desires, one can achieve profound spiritual and physical harmony. As Buddhism teaches, the multitude is suffering because of the love of flavors. Let go of this desire and you can become an arhat. Presently, there is a popular trend known as self-service vegetarian dining, featuring a wide array of palatable dishes are simple vegetarian options. People often consume more than necessary, driven by the desire to taste various flavors, inadvertently causing overindulgence. In the pursuit of a balanced and harmonious state of being, one should consider the practice of fasting if they sense their physical well-being is amiss. Even in the face of intense thirst, it is advisable to refrain from consuming any liquid sustenance during a period of fasting. This practice can last for a day, 2 days, or even extend to 4 or 5 days, the duration being adjusted based on individual circumstances. Fasting is a means of clarity and purification, during which it is best not to engage in strenuous work. If you are suffering from an illness, it may take up to several weeks before you can resume eating once the ailment has improved. In recent times, an increasing number of people have embraced fasting as a method to address nutritional excess or bodily discomfort. This trend has gained significant popularity, especially in Western societies. Dr. Huang Jipeng, the director of a renowned medical institution, supports fasting as a practice to help the digestive system rest and eliminate excessive fat. Fasting also facilitates the elimination of waste and promotes a heightened sense of alertness. After a period of fasting, individuals often experience a renewed sense of vitality. However, to sustain bodily functions and the elimination of waste, it is essential to consume ample water and perhaps partake in easily digestible fruit juices or honey, during this time to provide necessary energy and vitamins. Fasting also underscores the principle of not being gluttonous. According to the Mahaprajanaparamukopadesa and the Amartakuta Sutra, one should not obsess over the taste of food. Instead, focus on fulfilling the body's needs, letting go of worldly desires and maintaining equilibrium. By eliminating the greed for flavors and desires, one can achieve profound spiritual and physical harmony. As Buddhism teaches, the multitude is suffering because of the love of flavors. Let go of this desire and you can become an arhat. Presently, there's a popular trend known as self-self vegetarian dining, whether featuring a wide array of vegetable dishes or simple vegetarian options. People often consume more than necessary, driven by the desire to taste various flavors, inadvertently causing overindulging. Concerns often arise when people are not able to fully utilize the expenses they incur. This leads them to quickly consume various dishes, including salads, cold dishes, hot meals, soups, fruits, iced drinks, and beverages. They eat a lot in a short span, filling their stomachs rapidly. Unfortunately, this practice can hinder one's spiritual journey and harm their health. It is a matter worthy of profound to align your diet with the changing seasons and climate. It is beneficial to consider following the principles laid out in the Buddhist teachings on medicine. During the spring, with its chilly weather, it's best to avoid consuming wheat and legumes, to instead opt for warming foods like rice and beans. In the summer, with its windy conditions, avoid eating garlic, onions, and wheat, and choose rice and cheese. As autumn arrives and temperatures rise, it's not advisable to consume wheat and beans. Instead, favor millet, noodles, rice, and lentils. Looking at these principles through a traditional Chinese medicine perspective, you'll find that they are centered on the balance of temperature. For instance, foods with a cooling nature such as cucumbers, watermelons, and other cold dishes are best suited for hot weather. Consuming foods in line with these principles can help prevent the impact of seasonal ailments and disturbances. Please find out the rest of story in our next video.